Hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 10 maths. You can find the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in using your email address and password provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject. Go to grade 10. Then click on the view all lessons. And the chapter we are doing is points, lines and segments. So scroll down and find the lesson. And we are going to start with the lesson in this chapter is the midpoints. Are you on the lesson? I'll wait for a while. Please follow the steps. Go to aplusstudents.com. Please log in using your email address and password. Then select math as a subject. Scroll down to grade 10. Click on view all lessons. Find the chapter point lines and segments. Click on the continue button. There you can find the lesson midpoints. Please make sure you have a pencil and notebook because you have to note down the important points. Got it? Okay, good. The lesson name we are going to start with the midpoints. Okay, uh, let me, what is the coordinate of midpoint? Of the midpoint of ST. Okay, so basically ST is a line segment and you have to find the midpoint of the line segment ST. Got it? Okay, let me draw the line segment. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. This is the point S and this is the point T. You have to find the midpoint of these 2 points. Got it? So first of all, you have to find the coordinates of S and T. So the coordinates of the S is 28 and the coordinates for the T is 30. So the coordinates of the midpoint ST is you have to add both the coordinates and divide the 2. So midpoint is exactly this one. So you have to add 28 plus 30. Midpoint is the point that divides a line into 2 equal parts. Got it? So you have to just add them and divide them by 2. So 28 plus 30 is 58 and 58 divided by 2 is 29. So see there you have a point 29. 29 is a point that can divide this line into 2 equal parts. So basically the midpoint is a point on a line that can divide the line into 2 equal parts. Got it? If this is the line, you have to find the line of the point midpoint of the line segment, then this is the midpoint with the point converts the line into 2 equal parts. Got it? So how can you find the midpoint? Just add the both the corners and divide them by 2. You'll find the midpoint of the line. Got it? Okay, let's do another example. What is the coordinate of the midpoint QR? Let me write down the node. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here you have a Q and here you have a R. You have to find the midpoint of QR. So the coordinates for Q is 3. The coordinates for R is 5. So for the midpoint, you have to add them and divide them by 2. So Q plus R is 5 plus 3 is 8 and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So this is the midpoint of this line segment. Got it? On the top right corner, you have a test button. Just click on the test button so that we can do practice questions. Okay, I'm on the test. Are you following the instructions? Are you on the test? Okay, great. What are the coordinates of the midpoint of VW? So you have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Here you have V and here you have a W. So for the midpoint, you have to find the coordinates of V and W. So the coordinates for V is 9 and the coordinates of W is 11. So for the midpoint, you have to add them 9 plus 11 over 2. So 9 plus 11 is 20 and 20 plus 2 is 10. So technically, if you don't want to add them or see, you have just one point in between them and the one is the midpoint of both the points. So the midpoint is 10. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is what is the coordinates of the point BC? So, okay, here you have 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90, 91, 92, 93. And here you have B and here you have C. So the coordinates for the B are 87 and the coordinates for the C are 91. So just add the coordinates and divide them by 2. 87 plus 91 by 2. So 7 plus 8, 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 and 9 is 17. 178 by 2. And when you divide them 2 times 8 is 16 and 2 times 9 is 8. So it would be 81. This is the midpoint. See, here you have 2 points and here you have 2 points. So that would be the midpoint of the VWBC. It is 89. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is what is the coordinate of midpoint Q and R? QR, not Q and R. Okay, let me. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you have to find the midpoint of Q and R. So you are given with two of the options, 4 and 5. So which option is the correct one? 4 is the correct one because you have to add the coordinates for both of them. So just add 5 plus 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8 and 8 by 2 is 4. So the answer is 4. Got it? Okay, the next one is what is the coordinates of the midpoint of VW. Zero, one, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, and here you have V and here you have W. So you are given with two of the options and the options are 2 and 4. So which of the option is the correct one? Yes, good. 2 is the correct one because when you add the coordinates 3 plus 1 is 4 and 4 by 2 is 2. Very good. Move on to the next one. The next one is what is the coordinates of ST? You have S is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And here you have S and here you have T. So yeah, the options you are given below is 29 and 35. So which is the correct option? It is 29. When you add the coordinates 28 plus 30, that would be 58, and 58 divided by 2 is 29. Got it? Okay, the next one is what is the coordinate of CD? 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So 89 and 91. Okay, so you have to find the midpoint of these 2 points. The options you are given is 90 and 20. So which option is the correct one? It is 90 because when you add the coordinates of C and D, 89 plus 91 over 2, that would be 180, and 180 over 2 is 90. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test later today. I'm moving on to the next lesson. Just click on the back button. You can find these lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in using your email address and password. Then you have to um, select math as a subject. Scroll down to grade 10 maths. Find the chapter where points, lines, and segments. And in the chapter, we are doing the line that is congruent lines, congruent line segment. Let's start with the congruent line segments. Okay, so the first question is, let me write it down on board. Make sure you have a pencil and a notebook. Okay, so first of all, you are going to learn what are congruent lines. So congruent line segments are defined as any line segment that have equal measure, the line segment that are equal in length. Got it? They are congruent line segments. Got it? Note down, you can note down the definitions. They are very important. Sorry, this is the definition. Any line segment having equal measure. Got it? For example, The sides of an equilateral triangle are congruent line segments. Got it? Sides of the equilateral triangle are congruent. Got it? This is the definition of the congruent line segments. Okay, let's start with the examples. So the first one is, let me make this. Okay, here you have D, here you have E, and here you have C. It is 159 miles. It is 159 miles, and it is 121 miles. Okay, so the question is, are CE and CD congruent? So look at the diagram, compare CD and CE. So CD is 159 miles and CE is 159 miles. So both of them have the same length. That means they are congruent. Got it? Okay. Let me share the mm, okay. Here is the congruent line segments. Okay, let's start with the test. You have a test button on the top right corner, so just click on the test button so that we can do practice questions. Okay, the first one is, are PT and PQ congruent? Okay, see the length of the PT. PT has the length 96 and PQ has the same length 96. So both of the lines have the same length 96. That means they are congruent. Got it? So the answer is yes. So just click on the correct option and click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, the next one is, RPR and QR congruent. PR is 128 yards here and PQ is 128 yards. So both of them are same. Both the side lengths are same. So the answer is yes. Got it? Okay, the next one is, RJK and NP congruent. JK is 169 feet and NP is 169 feet. So both of them have the same side lengths. That means they are congruent. Got it? Okay, the next one is, RKN and JK congruent. KN is 144 and JK is 91. So both of them have different side lengths. One of them is 144 and one of them is 91. So the answer is a big no. Got it? Okay, the next one is, REI and HI congruent. EI is 105 and HI is 123. So are they congruent? No, they are not congruent. They have different side lengths. Okay, the next one is, RQR and ST congruent. QR is 98 and ST is 98. So yes, they are congruent. Got it? QR is 98, and yes, they are congruent. Sorry. Okay, the next one is what happened? Okay, are JP and KN congruent? JP is 111 centimeters and KN is 174 centimeters. So are they congruent? Yes or no? No, because they are the side lengths are not same, so they are not congruent. Answer is no. Got it? The next one is RQR and NP congruent. QR is 181 and NP is 102. So no, they are not congruent. They have different side lengths. Got it? Okay, the next one is RWX and UX congruent. WX is 139 and UX is 177. No, they are not congruent. Okay, the next one is RQR and NR congruent. QR is 179 and NR is 50. No, they are not congruent. Got it? Okay, the next one is RKN and KP congruent. KN is 118 and KP is 118. Yes, both of them have the same side length, so they are congruent. The answer is yes. Got it? Okay, RTU and ST congruent. TU is 131 and ST is 143. No, they are not congruent. Got it? Are VW and VW and UV congruent? VW is 191 and UV is 191. Yes, they are congruent. Got it? Okay, the next one is RUV and UV and UW congruent. UV is 114 and UV is 114. Yes, they are congruent. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. I'm moving on to the next lesson. Just click on to the back button so that we can on the next lesson. The next lesson is perpendicular bisector theorem. You can find the lesson on A plus website. Just go to aplusstudents.com, log in using your email address and password. Then you have to subject math from the you have to select math from the subject. Scroll down to grade 10 maths. Click view all lessons, and we are on the points, lines and line segments. And there you can find perpendicular bisector theorem. Okay, let's start with examples. Okay, let me draw it on the board. Okay, if EH is congruent to GH and FG equals 55, then what is EF? Okay, let me draw EG. This is HF. Basically, the HF is a perpendicular bisector. Got it? Okay, we have to find EF. So we are given FG equals 55. This one is 55. Got it? Okay. So the perpendicular bisector divides this line into two equal parts. So EH and HG has same side lengths. Got it? Okay, we have H, the angle on the H is perpendicular. So the angle EHF is right angle triangle, and we know that EH is perpendicular to EH is not perpendicular, sorry, congruent to GH. That means both of them has same EH and GH has same side lengths. So FH, this FH is the perpendicular bisector on EG. That's just the understanding of the figure, perpendicular bisector of EG. So that means then EF and EG are also congruent. Then EF is congruent to FG. Got it? So when EF is 55, that means then FG is also 55. Got it? Because of the perpendicular bisector, EF and GH are the congruent. So if FG has 55 length, then GFE has the side length also 55. Got it? Okay. The next one is A and C. It is B and D. BD is perpendicular bisector on AC. Got it? Okay. And we know that AD is AD is congruent to CD. This and this is congruent. Got it? And it, it is 61, 61, and CB is 65. So because of the perpendicular bisector, BC and BA are also perpendicular, congruent, not perpendicular. If BC is 65, then AB is also 65. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner, you have a test button. So just click on the test. Okay, if CF and EF are congruent and CD equals 10, so what is DE? So what is DE? Is it 20 or is it 10? It is 10. How? Because DF is a perpendicular bisector on CE, isn't it? Yes, it is. So because of the perpendicular bisector, the line segments CD and DE have the equal side lengths. They are congruent then. So CD we are given is 10. That means then DE is also 10. Got it? Okay, good. The next one is if VU and WX equals 78 and UX equals 66. What is Vx? Okay, so W is a perpendicular bisector on Vx. So because of the perpendicular, because of the this perpendicular, let me draw it on board. Wait, V Vx equals 78. Okay, this is Vx and this is 78, and WUW. Okay, here we have a W. Okay, the question is, um, if if VW and Vx is 78. Okay, VW and Vx given is 78. Okay, this one, VW and Vx is 78. Sorry, not this one. And also, you are given the perpendicular side length, I think. Yes, it is. Ux is 66. Ux is 66. We have to find Vu, I think. Vx, we have to find. This is V. Okay, this is V. You are given Ux equals 66. You have to find Vx. So we know that because of the perpendicular bisector, both of these lines have the same side length. If one of them is 66, then other one is also 66. You have to find the side length of the complete line from this point to this point. So just add both the, so 66 plus 66 is 132. Got it? So the correct option is 132. So select the correct option and move on to the next question. Okay, the next one is, what is HI? So because of the perpendicular HF, HG and HI are equal in length, isn't it? So HG is 80, then HI is also 80. That would select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, if QR is congruent to RS and PS equals 83, what is PQ? So PS and PQ are equal in length because of the lines, because of the perpendicular bisector. So PS is 83, then PQ is also 83. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, what is GH? So you're given GF equals 91. So when GF is 91, because of the perpendicular bisector, GF and GH are congruent then. So GH is also 91. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, what is TV? TV. Okay, SV is given 15. So SV and TS are equal in length. If SV is 15, then TS is also 15. Got it? And 15 plus 15 makes 30. So the correct option is 30. Okay, the next one is if PS equals QS, PQ equals PS equals 14 and QR equals 23, what is RS? So PQ is 14 and PS is also 14 and QR is 23. So when QR is 23, then RS is also, yes, it is 23 because they are the side of the perpendicular bisector, so they are equal in length. Got it? Okay, the next one is what is Fi? Is it 62 or 22? It is 62 because HI is 62 and because of the perpendicular bisector F is congruent to HI, so HI is also, Fi is also 62. Got it? Okay, the next one is Gj and Ij equals 29, Hi equals 35. What is Gh? So when Hi is, this one is 35, that means Gh is also 35. Good. Okay, the next one is if Hg is congruent to Gh and Fi equals 93, then what is Hi? Is it 24 or 93? It is 93. Good. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is what is AB? 65 or 20? It is 65. Good. Okay, the next one is if QR equal RS equals 71 and PS equals 57, what is PQ? PS is 57. So then PQ is it 20 or is it 57? It is 57 because PS is 57 and they are on the perpendicular bisector. That's why they have same side lengths. Okay, the next one is what is WX? XY is 46. Then WX is it 30 or is it 46? It is 46. Good. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is if GH equals HI and GJ equals 44, what is GI? GJ is 44. Then JI is also 44. Good. And the 44 plus 44 is 88. Good. So it is 88. Okay, the next one is what is TU? ST is 29. So TU is also 29. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is if rs equals st equals 53 and ru equals 42. What is tu? Ru is 42. So then ru is, yes, it is also 42. Got it. Okay, what is cd? 80 or 20? Yes, it is 80 because BC is 80, so CD is also 80. Okay, the next one is what is PS? Is it 20 or is it 10? It is 10. Good. Uh, if PQ equals PX equals 57 and QR is 67, what is RS? Is it 67 or is it 25? Yes, it is 67. Got it. Okay, the next one is if DG is perpendicular is congruent to FG and DE equals 3, what is EF? Which is the correct option, 3 or 1? It is 3. Got it. Okay, so you can complete the test by yourself. So we are doing grade 10 maths. The chapter is points, lines and segments. We have done 4 of the topics today: midpoints, congruent line segments, and perpendicular bisector theorem. You can complete the tests of these lessons right before the next class. If you have any problem, any question related to these topics, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from 5 to 9 and from Monday to Friday. So that's all for today. See you in the next class. Bye.